Holding space is about showing up authentically and creating safety in the moments that matter most. From parenting littles to navigating friendships and partnerships, I reframe tantrums, conflicts, and messy feelings as invitations to connection. I'm Julia Clark, a psychotherapist and play therapist with over 30 years of experience walking alongside children, families, and the people who care for them. Each episode explores the building blocks of emotional literacy, co-regulation, and boundaries, while honoring the intergenerational stories we carry within. Blending science with lived wisdom, I believe growth is playful, healing is possible, and we are all learning together. Hi, I'm Julia, and together we're holding space. Transitions. They're woven into every part of our day. Waking up, leaving the house, starting school, ending play, turning off a screen, and getting into bed. And yet, these are often the moments where everything feels the hardest. The resistance, the pushback, the sudden emotional shift that seems to come out of nowhere. And we're left wondering, why is this so hard? Today, we're going to slow that moment down and understand what's happening underneath it through the lens of the nervous system. Transitions are state shifts. There's a powerful framework from Stephen Porges called Polyvagal Theory. If this is new to you, you're not alone. And at its core, it offers us a simple but profound shift. Behavior isn't just choice, it's state. Our nervous system is constantly moving between different states of safety and protection. There's ventral vagal, where we feel safe, connected, and present. There's the sympathetic, where we're activated, mobilized, and on. Or there's dorsal vagal, where we shut down, withdraw, or disconnect. And throughout the day, we move between these states again and again. So transitions aren't just about changing activities, they're about changing and shifting state. From calm to alert, from engaged to stopping, from connection to separation. And for many nervous systems, especially sensitive ones, that shift doesn't happen smoothly. It can feel abrupt, unpredictable, and sometimes even unsafe. Why transitions can feel so big? Let's take a simple moment. Your child is playing, they're immersed, focused, regulated. And then you say, it's time to stop. From your perspective, it's just the next step. But for their nervous system, it's a full shift. Safe to uncertain, engaged to interrupted, regulated to dysregulated. That's not a small ask. So what we see, refusals, meltdowns, just one more minute. It isn't defiance. It's the nervous system saying, this is too fast. Co-regulation, the bridge between states. This is where co-regulation comes in. Co-regulation is what helps the nervous system move from one state to another without losing its sense of safety. It's not something we only use in big moments. It's something we offer continuously through tone, through presence, and through rhythm. It's the bridge between states. What co-regulation looks like, and often, it's much simpler than we think. Tone. Your voice carries safety. A softer, slower tone says, you're okay. We can move through this together. Pacing. In 2 minutes, we're going to stop. You're helping the nervous system prepare. Breath. Slowing your own body so theirs can follow. Presence. Coming close. Being with them in the transition. A real life moment. The video game transition. A parent once shared how turning off a video game felt like a daily struggle. Every time it was time to stop, their child would resist, negotiate, or escalate into a meltdown. It looked like defiance, and the instinct, understandably, was to push harder. Time's up. Turn it off now. But when we slowed it down, we saw something different. The game wasn't just a game. It was a nervous system state. The child was focused, engaged, and regulated. And turning it off was a sudden shift. So, instead of calling from across the room, the parent moved closer. They sat beside their child, watched the game, got curious. Whoa, what level are you on? That part looks really tricky. They joined their child's world before asking them to leave it. And while sitting there, they gently layered in time. In a couple minutes, we're going to wrap this up. Their tone softened. Their body slowed. And when the time came, it wasn't perfect, but it was softer. Because the child wasn't transitioning alone. They were borrowing regulation. Looking across daily life, we have leaving the house, ending screen time, bedtime. Each one of these is a state shift, and each one is an opportunity for co-regulation. With a partner, transitions happen here too. Coming home from work, shifting from busy to present, from thinking to relating, and often our nervous system is still carrying the day. The pressure, the conversations, the activation. So when we walk through the door, we're not fully home yet. We're in between states, and this is where co-regulation matters. Instead of expecting immediate connection, we allow space. Hey, I just need a few minutes to land, or offering that to a partner. Because what can look like distance is often our nervous system trying to settle. And when we support that transition, connection comes more easily. When we skip the bridge, when transitions happen too fast, the nervous system reacts. And then we find ourselves responding to behavior instead of supporting the shift. And that's where the power struggles begin. Let's take a breath together. Inhale. Exhale. Think of a transition that feels hard in your day. Notice your body. Where is there tension? Urgency? A pull to rush? Gently ask, what would it look like to bring more space here? Just a little. Transitions aren't just moments in the day. They're shifts in the nervous system. And when we support those shifts with presence, tone, and connection, we make movement feel safer. Not perfect, but supported. This is part of our Holding Space series, where we bring compassion and awareness into everyday moments that shape connection. Thank you for being here and for holding space with me. If the content of this podcast really resonated with you and you'd like to go even deeper, I'd love to invite you to step into this work more fully. Beyond the podcast, there are many ways that we can connect. Individual therapy for your child, parent coaching or support for yourself, and deeper I Am sessions that explore intergenerational patterns. Additionally, I also offer webinar workshops and weekend retreats for parents, classes, intensive trainings and supervision for therapists, and large group presentations for educators or school presentations. Each are designed to help us hold space for the next generation of children in safe, attuned, and meaningful ways. You can learn more and explore what fits best for you at clarity.family.